Hey guys, so I decided to do a new series of videos in which when the heroes come out, I just give my first impressions of them. So that way you guys don't have to wait so much to hear what I have to say about these. And then later on I can do a thoughts video in which I can play around with the hero and give you a much better opinion. So this is just my first impressions of what makes me think different heroes here. So Samol, oh my god, I've been waiting for this guy to come out for ages. Story-wise, he's amazing, but we're gonna talk about that in the other video. The first thing you're going to notice about him is that he's a strained hero, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is put a whip on him, but even though they haven't put it on the patch notes, they nerfed all of the energy weapons, including the whip. So, if you can see here, you can see that it only restores mana for every other hero, but not the one that is wielding it. So they're gonna be pretty much with 50% overload and no energy, like in the past. You would get the energy and the overload, but now you're just gonna get stuck with the overload. So it's funny that they release a strength hero, but you take away the advantage of being the strength hero. So yeah, so that's definitely something you have to take into account, because if you're gonna summon this guy to put the whip on him, you better think twice about that. Alright, and the awakenings, pretty much the same as the campaign. If he pretty much hits somebody's with the violence stack, it's guaranteed to critical strike. Because in the campaign, he would have the ability to get a bunch of shield, and also go off and put a violence stack on an enemy. So here the violence stack is pretty much if the hero heals, that heals is turned into damage. So that's pretty cool, pretty nice. But the problem is that on defense, I think this is not going to be very well. Even in campaign, it was pretty messy. So doing it again is going to be messy as well. On the attack, it's going to be pretty cool, but not with an energy weapon. If you put an energy weapon on him, you're pretty much sure to not hit enemies a second time in 5 turns with his ability again to crit. So it's a lot of steps. It's a lot of stuff you have to do to make him work. And putting an energy weapon on him is going to make it even harder to do that. So you definitely have to keep that into account. So his second one is pretty much 10%. The third one is pretty nice. It increases his critical damage by 60%. That is really nice. The problem is that he has 0 crit right straight off the bat. So you're pretty much forced to try to put a violence debuff on somebody, and then you go on and get the guaranteed crit, and then you get the 60% extra critical damage. So it's a lot of steps to make this work. That's the problem about this. So we can definitely check if we can raise his critical chance with a weapon and things like that, but it's a lot of steps to do all this. Saying 10%, and then his fifth awakening is it makes the violence stack you can't be dispelled anymore. Don't get me wrong, that is pretty nice, but it's a little underwhelming in my opinion. You would usually, when you want to +5 somebody, you want to, like, oh my god, this gonna make the hero amazing. It's gonna kill everybody. It's gonna win everything. It is gonna make things happen more, but to be honest, if you're going to be on the attack, you're not always gonna face a cleanser. Usually on defense, you're gonna face a cleanser, and you're not gonna want this hero to be on defense, really, because it depends so much of having the stack, and it's almost impossible for him to hit again the same target in 5 turns on defense. So yeah. So I still have to test him out to give you a final opinion on him. But these are my first impressions, and now you have more info to make your own decision. Alright, thank you very much, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.